What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the fourth installment show of the Leadoff. I'm your host, WinnerWire Matt. It's been a fun first week, I'm not going to lie. If you guys noticed, I'm definitely not wearing my Mets jersey that I have actually worn every episode so far. I decided to take it off, put on this fresh Devils jersey because that performance yesterday made me irritated. So I'll put the jersey back on tonight during the Subway Series. But after last night's ninth inning debacle, just to give you guys a recap for those who did not watch that game, they were down 3-1 late in the game. DeGrom gave up 3 runs in the first inning. Really unlike DeGrom. Really unlucky on a tag play as well. Leadoff hitter for the Braves tried to stretch it out into a triple. Did stretch it out. Originally called it out at third after review, ended up being safe. I think it was a single and then a 2-run homer. And then he went 7 innings, 14 strikeouts, was pretty much perfect after that. Had a little struggle in the second inning, but that was it. Tied up in the ninth. Dom Smith has 2 home runs. And then bottom 9, first batter, broken bat single with a throwing error from Lugo, who should have just kept it in his hands. Goes to second base. They end up getting 2 outs, bases loaded. Ground ball off Lugo's ankle, goes to Guillorme at third, who has an easy play at third base but doesn't see it because whoever was on second base, it might have been Acuna, was not running to third. He thought he was going to be out. He instead tries to make a barehanded play to first base. Freeman beats it, and they end up losing. So the ball never actually even left the infield, and they end up losing. It is what it is. It happens. Unfortunate to watch, but pretty excited if you're on the other side. Other than that, Blue Jays team total did not go as planned as well. A couple double play balls. They just did not look very sharp. And Ryu, like we said, might be on some sticky stuff. We said on here last time. We knew the Mariners had a good shot at winning that game, so we did not touch the side, but thought the Blue Jays would score more runs on Kikuchi. It is what it is. Justin Turner, the game ended up being called in the first 5 innings. And he actually covered his total bases with 2 singles. So Turner was all over the place, hitting the ball like he always does against Patrick Corbin, which is pretty much what we called. So we were all over that. Diving into today, we do have a Stanley Cup final match. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it out on the show. I might just keep it for the Discord gang and sell on Book It. It may be an interesting play for you guys. It may not be what you guys are expecting, or it might be. I'm not going to give too much of it away, but you have Tampa going into Montreal in a must-win game for Montreal. Very cheap price on Tampa, very short price on Montreal. I'm not sure where most people are going to lean here, but I have a couple interesting looks, interesting plays. I think I might have 1 or 2 plays for the Discord gang on this game. And I might sell it in my Book It package as well. So we'll not be talking about that on this show. But if you guys want to ask me some questions, I will be sure to answer. Going to our first game here of the day for baseball, I kind of like this spot a lot. You have the Padres, who are traveling off a loss to Philly. Philly with some rest, and you have the Wheeler Wagon, as Josh wanted me to call him, on the mound for the Phillies, who's been absolutely outstanding. Really upset he's still not a Met right now. I firmly believe if Cohen was the owner last year or the year before, Wheeler would still be a Met, but that's besides the point. And Chris Paddock is 0-2 with a 9 ERA, 17 hits allowed, and 9 innings pitched against Philadelphia. I'm really not a big Chris Paddock fan. Chris Paddock was once in the running for Rookie of the Year versus Pete Alonso, and since then he hasn't been really himself. I like the Phillies' first 5 here because Phillies off rest, Padres traveling, the better pitcher on the mound, and this way you avoid the Phillies' horrible bullpen. You get first 3 at -135. Again, it's the money line, so if they're not winning and they're tied, it's a push. I said the first 3 because I kind of like those odds better than first 5, but if you really want to play, Chase I appreciate it, man. I like this play a lot. I think this play gets worse and worse odds-wise as the day goes on. So I would snag one of these now. I'm probably leaning more towards first five just because it gives us more innings to work with. But if you want to do F3 and probably worst case scenario, you get a push, that's probably fine as well. Jacob, the soccer plays. I know Josh likes Belgium. I'm not sure if he likes Belgium exactly in this position today, but I know he's a Belgium soccer fan. I am Italian, just nature of the beast. I'm Italian. And them, I don't like playing any sides in regular time. I just don't, especially in games like these where teams want to stretch it out. They don't want to overextend late in games because, you're going to go to extras. So I know both sides are plus money. I definitely lean towards Italy here. I think if you get Italy to advance at minus 150 or less, I would take that. If not, maybe it's a good parlay piece. I am a little biased towards Italy though, but I do think Italy is in very, very, very good form just defensively and even offensively. So I think they missed some wide open chances in the last game to make it closer than it should have been, but they really dominated play. I'm not sure they dominate Belgium, who's a much better team, but I think they come out with the victory here. I just think their defense is solid, and goaltending has always been key. I think they let up their first goal in over 1,000 minutes in the last game that they played, and that was in extra time. So that's a crazy stat. So I think if Italy scores early or scores first, I think they definitely win the game. So that's what I'll go here. I also don't like those boosts, those like Italy and Belgium to both score, because anytime you see a boost like that, I feel like they're just trying to trap you, and I'm really not a fan of it. If we're being honest, I think they know it sounds juicy to you, and it may not happen. So I'm really not a fan of doing too many boosts because usually they're traps, but I would lean Italy. Spain most likely as well. But I'm really not a fan of Spain, to be honest. I think the best three teams left are Italy, Belgium, and England. That's just my opinion. Most people would probably agree with me as well, but Spain is the clear favorite. I think they easily win, but I'm just not too high on them at all, to be honest. That's just my opinion. It is what it is. Going on to the Subway Series, we have the Mets and the Yankees. We have two teams who are both underperforming, in my opinion, with their expectations to start the year. Yankees more underperforming than the Mets, but the Mets are still struggling. I do like the pitching matchup that the Mets have. I love Walker. I think he's a stud, but both teams just cannot hit. And both teams are just giving up, I guess, every lead, basically. Both teams have similar records. Mets are 41-36. Yankees are 41-39. I wouldn't touch that game. Let's see. Phillies game might be another rain out tonight. Yeah, it seems like every game is just raining out. Whether it's, I guess it was in Washington. Let me see which games are delayed. Washington, Philly, New York. Yes, I guess the East Coast has just always been, I guess every East Coast team is home, but it seems like every game is delayed. Really ruins a lot of run lines, a lot of props, things like that. Not a fan. Definitely check the weather before. Yeah, Phillies game might be another rain out. I know it's supposed to rain like crazy here in Jersey as well, so maybe the Subway Series is even a rain out. I don't know. Maybe it starts to rain. Mets +5. I think it's going to be a close game at 3-2. I really do think so as well. I honestly might lean the Mets money line just off the price, at like +125. I'm not too confident the Mets take this game, but I'm really not too confident the Yankees take this game either. I think it should be more of a pick'em game, especially with Walker on the mound. But it's just my opinion. Also, where are they playing? Is it Yankee Stadium? I believe so. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, it's a lefty on the mound for the Yankees. I guess that's what sways it. Again, I'm not really the biggest fan of the Mets versus a lefty, but the Mets have lost a couple in a row, really struggling, got to turn it around. So have the Yankees off that loss, and then a couple games of rest. So It should be interesting. Maybe there's some good live spots, but I really just don't think you should touch this game in general. That is just flat out my opinion. You have the Dodgers and the Nationals. Urias versus Scherzer. I would not touch that game as of now because Scherzer's on a mission with that sticky substance stuff. I'm just really, and Urias he's 9-3, but he's got basically a 4 ERA. So he's got 9 wins because he's on the Dodgers, but his ERA is not where it should be, especially for Urias' standards. You got Astros, Indians, White Sox, Tigers. It seems like the White Sox and Tigers have played 25 times this year. I don't know if that's just me or not, but it seems like they have literally just once a week have a series. And it seems like Casey Mize and Scooble are always against them, and everyone's always on the White Sox, and then Scooble or Mize just end up playing well because they are good pitchers. They're just young. So most people don't know the name and just think that they're 2-7 because they're on the Tigers and that they're not good pitchers. But these kids are young studs. Just because they're on the Tigers doesn't mean that they're scrubs. You have the Giants versus the D-backs. Giants coming off of a disappointing loss yesterday, 5-3. But you have Wood on the mound, who's been pretty rock solid, and Zach Gallen has been struggling. So if you want the Giants revenge game, that works too. But then think about this as well. The Giants are definitely overachieving. They're 20 games over 500. Nobody expected them to be over 20 games over 500 to start the year. So whenever this Giants momentum, whatever it is, comes down, you don't want to be just thinking the Giants are one of the best teams in the league because the record's there. Like, they're easily overachieving. I'm trying to think of a good example as to who they are in other sports. But there's a reason why they're not top 4, top 5 in World Series odds, because Vegas knows it's going to come down. And I thought regression would come for them a lot sooner, but I think it's got to come down soon. Maybe it's an after the All-Star break thing, but this lineup is not that solid. I mean, their pitchers are good, but their lineup really isn't that solid. So I think you're going to start to see regression on the Giants soon, and you're going to have to find the best time to jump off the train, whether that's now or whether that's after the trade deadline or even later. But hey, I could be wrong, but I think that they're just very, very, very overachieving right now. So I'm probably going to keep it cool with the Giants unless I really, really like the spot. But you also have the Rangers versus the Mariners tonight, and you have Gibson on the mound, who's 6-0 with a 2 ERA versus Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert's been pretty solid, but he's definitely not established like that. And the Rangers are coming off a great win. Joey Gallo, I think, has homered in 5 straight games, which is ridiculous. Joey Gallo, any team that gets him at the trade deadline is going to be extremely happy. You have a pick'em game with the Rangers and Mariners. I have to lean towards the Rangers and Gibson because their bats can wake up at any day of the week. The Mariners are hot too as well, but I like the pitching matchup there. So I'm going to lean there today with the Rangers over the Mariners. That's just my little lean for you guys. Yeah, tough one on DeGrom. I mean, he gave up 3 runs in the first, and everyone's like, dude, DeGrom sucks. And I'm like, listen, if that's the standard he's set, then it is what it is. He ended up retiring, I think, 18 batters in a row or whatever it was after that second inning. So unlucky. I would still make that play probably 10 times out of 10 in the spot. The Mets bats just did not wake up at all, which, has been the story of my life. Yeah. The Rangers have been good, but so have the Mariners. I mean, both teams, the Mariners are above 500, so we've been saying that a lot. The Red Sox and the A's is probably going to be my favorite game to watch. I love Frankie Montas. I love him. I love doing his player props. Let me see. I don't see his strikeout props up right now, but usually it's a 5.5, and usually he smacks that every time. I love some Frankie Montas, but The Red Sox are just absolutely cruising right now, and you have the pick 'em game there. Again, I think the A's were overachieving as well. So if there's three teams I think that were overachieving in this first half, it's the Athletics, the Giants, and double checking the standings of who I think shouldn't be there. I mean the Red Sox. I mean the Red Sox. Their pitching is horrible, and they're 51-31. I just did not expect it whatsoever. I think some people did, but I would be shocked to say that most people expected that. So I think the three teams that are overperforming the most are, and also let me know what you guys think. If you guys think teams are overperforming, I have to say my top three are the Red Sox, the A's, and the Giants. Just because I don't think they're quite there yet. The Red Sox obviously have a star-studded lineup, but their pitching is just nowhere near where it should be. Maybe when Sale comes back, they'll be more dangerous, but with just Eovaldi, Rodriguez, Pavetta's okay, Perez, just no one really stands out. Hard schedule, though. I mean, that whole AL East with the struggling Yankees, the Rays are probably a little overperforming. So I guess if you want to do three teams that are overperforming, three teams that are underperforming, the overperforming are the Red Sox, A's, Red Sox. Underperforming has got to be the Yankees. The Cardinals are under 500. That should never be a thing. So that's the Yankees, the Cardinals, and maybe the Twins. I thought the Twins would be a lot better than 13 games under 500, but who cares? It is what it is. What we on today? Chi-Town Bets. I know that's you. My Stanley Cup play will be on Discord only. And on Book It. So Chi-Town Bets. I'm still waiting for you to join the Discord gang, man. You know, you're good vibes. You'd be a great addition to the squad. But I think I'm back. My Stanley Cup play will be Discord exclusive and on Book It as well. Just because I only got a couple more games left to use my hockey knowledge for you guys. But my favorite MLB play today so far is going to be Phillies first three or first five. Yeah, I saw Sonny Gray at home. The Reds are solid. The money line is a little too high for me. Again, I hate doing anything minus 150. Alec Mills is okay at best. I think the Reds are pretty solid, especially with Gray on the mound. He's usually pretty solid. So minus 150s, 152 I'm seeing is a good parlay piece. Minus 1.5 with the Reds bats I take all the time. So Fishtown, I would slaughter that. I think it's time for our leadoff lay since the last one did not go so well. We're gonna run this back. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Phillies first five, Reds parlay piece, and one more. One more. I really want to make this Italy to advance. I really do. You guys want to add the soccer play in there or what? What are you guys thinking? This is a feedback show. I'm gonna. If you guys agree with me, I got those two solid right there. Honestly, those two plays are plus 180 in themselves. Could always use more Chicago. They've been on fire. Lou, they played the Tigers too many damn times. I just can't do it. And they've been on fire. And I like to jump off the train when I had a little too much. I'm really thinking here. Maybe I will go the Giants. Even though I just said they were overperforming. But the line just always looks so enticing. The Rangers, though. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Can I get some feedback? Hey, Maddie, what to do? Hey, Hail Central's our bitch. You like Italy to advance? Josh, if Josh says Italy to advance, I'll do it. Josh, it's on you. First two plays of the lay are Phillies first 5, Reds money line. We'll see what Josh says. Italy to advance? I'm Italian. Don't make me upset. I know it's 4th of July weekend, but, we got to celebrate our Italian heritage too, I couldn't get those words out. The 4th of July was telling me not to do that. He ain't even here. You know what? Let's see what that is. Euro Italy to advance. Boom. Plus 366. Little 3-teamer. Let me type it in for you guys on the banner. Dang. Where is it? Right here? Oh, wrong side. Right here. Boom. Oh. Let me clip this later. Ching, 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 ching. That's it. And Italy plays at 3. I swear if the Phillies game gets rained down, I'd be so mad. Who's locking that in? Huh? Who's locking that in? All right, now we'll do a crazy lay. You guys want to do a crazy lay? I like it. It looks sexy. We'll do a crazy one right here. Italy in regular time. We're going to avoid the Phillies game because it might get rained out. So it is what it is. Reds minus 1.5. I really don't want to cave in on. You have the crazy lay. I got the crazy lay. Giants minus 1.5. It's got to be all plus money. That's the rules. It's got to be all plus money. What about the Rangers minus 1.5? Jeez. You guys tell me which one. Belgium. I knew it. He just loves Belgium. But is Hazard playing? Closer than it looks on the initial lines. I think it's closer than it looks, too. I just think Italy is too sound defensively. Italy's minus 114 to advance. You know what? All right, so I'm going to throw my Stanley Cup final. A little challenge. Hold on, before that. So my Stanley Cup final, what's the Crazy Lay first three? So the Crazy Lay first three is going to be in the Discord later on because it's going to have my Stanley Cup pick in there as well. That's what we're going to do. So my Crazy Lay is going to be on Discord and on Book It. But we have this first three right here. My Crazy Lay is going to be on Discord and on Book It. Listen, another reason to join the Discord because we're just going to toss out some crazy parlays for you guys. Everyone's with that shirt on our All-Star Game show. What other shirt? Like Belgium, Italy, or I'm in. We doing a little Team Matt, Team Josh, like Team Jacob. What was that Twilight thing? Shoot. Team Jacob, and who was the other guy? Team Edward? You guys know what Twilight is? I'm just rambling on at this point. I'm in for that, Josh. Listen, I got to go down with my Italian heritage, all right? It's called the Belgian dip. Team Edward. Team Josh, Team Matt, Italy versus Belgium. My girl loves that. Don't act like you didn't watch that, Lou. I knew Lou loved that. Yeah, so we got this lay. We got our other plays. Discord exclusive Stanley Cup pick and Discord exclusive crazy parlay. Join the Discord. We are positive every single month. $30 a month. It's $1 a day. You could literally put $10 on this parlay that we're about to do, hit it, and pay for the $30 a month. It's that simple. It's that literally that simple. I don't know why I have to explain this. We're also starting our giveaway today. We are literally starting a huge giveaway today that I'm really excited to launch. It should be awesome. We got shows going all the time. Wire to Wire was fire yesterday. I have to figure out how to do my intro. Got to get a good song. Maybe I'll figure it out. I'm definitely not a rapper, so I will not be rapping on my own. But everyone's got some rapper friends, right? Whether they're good or bad is completely up to you. But everyone's got some rapper friends. So I'll see what I can do on an intro to make it sound cool. Other than that, if anyone has any other questions, I'm going to hop off and we're going to get started. I can do some slam poetry at best, Lou. Slam poetry. We doing a little Discord exclusive slam poetry session? Sign me up. Maybe you pick a song from Twilight. Do they even have songs in Twilight? You know the songs too. I know you watch that religiously. I couldn't even tell you the actor on there. Taylor Lautner. And whatever Edward's name is. Wow. Josh has dropped a bomb. You really hate me today, don't you? You can't hear me, but you definitely hate me. So Josh just said, Discord member exclusive if you rock Belgium to advance and show the ticket to me, you would be entered to split a free $30 parlay with me on my tab. Does that mean I have to do something for Italy? In a giving mood since Yo, you want to go 2 for 2 on these today? Italy, Belgium, Mets, Yankees. All right, since Josh is doing that, if you bet, should I do Italy as well? No, Italy's odds aren't that good. If you bet the Mets to win tonight and you show the ticket to me, you'll be entered to split a $30 parlay with me too. Discord exclusive, Discord member exclusive. So 2 games that you could try it on. You could try it on Belgium and you could try it on the Mets because we're not playing that game anyway in the Discord, so you might as well hop on it. So that's what it is. Bet the Mets money line, and you'll be put into a contest for everyone who did it. I doubt many people are. I don't even care if it's $1. Put $1 on it. I don't even care. And we'll rock for a $30 parlay that I will front, and we'll split the winnings if we win. So that's what I'll do tonight. So 2 things going on in the Discord today with me and Josh. 3 o'clock can't come soon enough. So I love the action. I love the banter. Let's get it done. Team Matt, Team Josh. We can have some shirts made up for the future of these. I'm in. Sign me up. So we're going to get going. Again, find my Stanley Cup pick on our Discord if you're in it. Much love. You'll see it soon. Or I'm going to sell it and book it as well. So I'm going to have the crazy parlay cooked up for you guys too. And we're going to plug in the leadoff lay later on as well. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I know it's early. We have so many things coming up. The website's almost done. Giveaway starting. We got some in Discord contests. Got a lot of meetings coming up. So let's keep taking over. Keep joining the gang. If you're a part of the Discord, I appreciate you. I love you. You guys know that. If you're not, get in it. Chase is back. Chase is officially back. He cashed like a 7-leg over/under parlay yesterday. $5 for like $280. So Chase is extremely happy today. Let's all get on his vibes. It's 4th of July weekend. I may not see you guys on Monday. I may take the day off for the 4th of July festivities. But if I don't see you guys until then, good morning, good afternoon, good night. And as always, best of luck on your tickets. Let's all cash together and defeat the common enemy in Vegas. It was a 10-leg parlay. I was corrected. Let's keep cashing. Let's keep slaying. And have a great Friday and great rest of your day, guys. Take care.